Hello everyone, welcome back to GED. Today we are continuing our playthrough of Anthem, and we have a lot of conversations here at the start, so I'm going to go ahead and get most of these out of the way, and later on we're going to be talking about how Anthem is doing and its general survivability, and is Anthem dying? If I sound sick today, it's because I am, but anyways, let's get into the dialogue. If you don't like it, skip ahead.
Good. Crazy Shaper bits recovered from auction. Also good.
Let me guess. Not finding digs. Bad.
Very bad. He is getting too powerful. Even the Dominion knew about the auction.
Someone who looks like a freelancer to have those kind of friends? That's gonna cause problems.
Now, despite our success, there's talk. Confusion. The thing is, Diggs is hurting. Those Arcanists he sold to Scars, we got them back.
And we made sure that auction got shut down.
Truth. He lost the relics and made some bad people angry.
He must be feeling the pinch.
Yes, but this makes him dangerous, reckless. Maybe we can use this. I'll think on this. You? Stay alive.
Okay. Yeah, I'm a bit behind on leveling up in this game just because I've had a lot of real life stuff come up. I had a wedding to go to and all sorts of stuff. And in general, I've just been sick as a dog lately. It's not been good. But, you know, I'm not really that far behind. I'm only a couple levels off of 30. And there's actually a lot I want to talk to you guys about, actually. But again, I'm going to be getting through this storyline before we get into the meat and potatoes of it. Just because I want to let my thoughts flow freely when we get to actual mission play. And we got a lot to do here. Who wanted to talk to me down here? Two people. Okay, got it. Both the corners of the room.
Damn it.
What's wrong?
This? Listen.
Perhaps you could reconsider the teaching position. I just want you to be safe, Ducky.
My father died in a storm. Mother thinks I'll end up the same. She hates what I do. I dread her messages. They're always the same. Tears, pleading.
She might need more time to get used to your job.
It's been 3 years and about 30 messages.
Or maybe not.
I've talked to her about my work. Tried to get her interested. No luck.
Would teaching really be so bad?
I'm not sure. I'd be decent at it. People say I'm good at explaining things. And shaping young minds does have its appeal. But how could I leave all this? You're a Lancer. Something must drive you to risk yourself out there day after day, same as me.
Who else will? Of course.
I'm good at flying a javelin. If I don't do it, who will?
Obligation, huh? Never would have guessed. That's not me, though. I love the work that I do. I'm afraid I'll regret leaving. Or miss out on some great discovery.
Be brave. You gotta be brave.
Are you going to let fear drive your decisions?
Fear? But I face death all the time.
There's more than one kind of courage.
You're saying fieldwork is the safe choice?
It's the one you know.
That's completely backward and sensible. Maybe what requires more courage right now is being there for my mother. I have a lot to think about, and I should see if that teaching position's still open. Check with me soon.
Oh, you NPCs and your check back with me. Always checking back with you guys.
Just who I wanted to run into. Am I glad to see you?
Why? What's going on?
My brother is what's going on. He's meeting me here. Any moment, actually.
You want me to leave?
No, stay. Slapping down acid-spewing sea beasts is one thing.
But family is another. Yeah.
I don't know what to do. Should I be honest and order his ass back to the ship, or be supportive?
Be honest.
You should tell the truth. Be honest.
Be honest. Right. Shouldn't be too hard. Ah, he's here. Orion, you little turd. Joining the regulators. Where's your brain?
Not that honest.
Just what I expected. You can't make me go back, Cassian.
Oh, you know I can.
Orion, your brother is trying to say that it's foolish to quit the caravan when you're halfway done.
Yes, thank you. We're nearly done. Why do you want to leave?
Life on a ship is no life. I can't go back.
You think regulators care about you?
Yeah, I do. They respect me. I finally found my place in the world.
Your place in the world?
Yeah, a place without you. Go home, Cassian. I'm done.
Oh dang, we're gonna have to mend this
You see what
relationship,
I'm up
aren't we?
against? Stupid kid.
Or he's gonna get
I
caught.
said honest, I didn't mean harsh.
You have wisdom to impart, freelancer? Because I'll take it.
Give it time.
You need to give it time. He'll come around. You obviously love him.
Yeah. I want to strangle him right now, but yeah.
He needs to walk his own path.
Path of idiots. Inspired by one of the great acts of General Tarsus, wasn't it?
There's probably a mural about it somewhere. You're gonna be okay, Cassian.
Yeah. I need to just go think.
See you later.
Alright, moving on to the next. Few more in the main corridor. Oh, that guy. That guy. They're just popping up quests all over the place here. Again, if you guys don't like the dialogue, I feel sorry, but, I mean, you can just go and, Oh, is this just the challenge? Yeah, that's just the challenge. You guys can just go ahead, because the main commentary, the main grit of what I'm going to say is going to be in the mission later in this video.
Ah, freelancer. Perfect timing. This is Sentinel Cal Andron.
Hi. You may recall me from the time you rescued my ass from scars.
And you also know Sentinel Darian Barr.
Good to see you again, freelancer.
Likewise. What's the occasion?
Unfortunately, the Doomsday Relic. You silenced it, but the Scars are still after it. And now the Dominions joined in.
The Dominion. That's bad. I'll get out there.
Great, we'll see you at the Relic.
What?
Our work has convinced my superiors that freelancer Sentinel cooperation is a good idea.
Plus, you ever seen Bryn fight? She's a scrapper.
I don't know about that, but my damage output has remained in the top percentiles.
Well, the Scars and Dominion won't know what hit him. See you in the field, Sentinels.
Hey, we finally get to see Bryn out in the field. Alright. Okay, what else we got? What else we got? I think the Matthiases want to see us, if I'm not mistaken. They always want to see us. When do they not want to see us?
We need to find the person responsible for the attack on Maddie and his Strider.
Well, hello to you too.
Someone tried to kill one of me, so forgive me if I'm not in the mood for small talk.
All right, fair.
This is bigger than the Outlaws. They were hired. We need to find the person behind it. They took Robin Moore's data archive too. Finding them is the only way to get it back.
Do you know where to start?
We found shreds of a map on the Outlaws. Errol put it back together and got us the location of their camp. Raid it and see what we find.
Sounds like a plan.
Alright, raiding camps. It's right up my alley. Let's see, who else wanted to speak with us down here in the little area? I forget the name of the lady, but yeah, she wants to talk. There are definitely more people in the fort now. Not sure how populated it's going to get, but it does appear there's more.
Freelancer, I didn't realize you'd be joining us.
Should I go?
No! I mean, I'm sure there's plenty to go around.
I'm hungry.
What's on the menu?
Koroks steaks.
Koroks. How fitting.
I'm not sure I follow.
Let's just get started.
Actually, I'd like to say something first. Dex, I owe you an apology.
What?
When you were under my command, I was unfairly harsh. It was my job to set you up for success. Instead, I didn't give you a chance. I am sorry.
Are you gonna hire her on again?
Does this mean you want Dax to rejoin the Sentinels?
I didn't say that, unless you want to.
What? No.
Good. I mean, I respect your decision.
Good.
And I accept your apology. Is this the part where we hug?
We're not there yet.
Right.
Come on, you two. Food's getting cold.
You know, people rag on the interactions in this game, but some of them I do actually enjoy. Some of them do have a lot of I don't know, feeling to them. You know what I mean? A lot of subtle comedy in there, spliced into the mix. One more conversation and we should be free to go on a couple missions here. Trying to get down here as quickly as possible for you guys. But I don't want to cut out, you know, some of the stuff because traveling is an important part of games in general, right?
And here is the other member of this team.
Hey, big star. Looks like we'll be working together again.
Freelancer Wraith. Good to see you back at it.
Hell yeah, back at it. Whiskers here has a plan that starts with "Hello, Diggs" and ends with "Bad guy tears." You in?
I'm in. He's done enough damage.
Damn straight. Okay, Grandpa, tell us a story.
Yes, okay. Diggs has grown very powerful, very quickly. But dangerous people are angry at him.
He needs a win.
He does, so Wraith will go and fake a distress call.
Fancy gear, alone, wounded, middle of nowhere. Easy pickings, right?
Diggs will definitely notice.
Maybe he comes out to take a look.
Okay, let's do it.
Oh, and Freelancer. My friends are still missing. I know Diggs is behind it. You find him. You hear me?
I hear you.
Alright, so that's like 3 missions accepted. We should be good for a while. I'm just going to get up to the launch bay, and then we will begin my rant. Am I raving? I don't know. But we'll progress the storyline regardless. The bright sunshine. I'm not sure if my javelin is fully equipped. I believe it is. I won't check it this time. We'll just go out and see what we get in terms of gear. Ooh, they definitely changed this. Okay, tracked mission, imposter, and hard difficulty. Yes. All right, and there we go. I do like how they're slowly improving the interface and everything, but we'll get into that again in a little bit here. Let's load in, get all geared up, find our team, and of course the action. Have they improved load times? I don't know. I can't really tell. I don't think they improved it that much. Definitely feels a little bit smoother than it has been, though. Okay, guys, so, is Anthem dying? Ooh, that is a sweet suit. Someone paid some money. Okay, is Anthem dying? No. No, it's not. Short answer, no. It's still in the honeymoon phase of its existence, and tons of people are still playing, loving it, enjoying it, and there's not much reason to say that it's dying. Yes, a lot of people are miffed over the lack of variety of, like, missions and well, not gameplay, but just missions and variety of levels and whatnot. But it's an absolutely beautiful and fun game to play. Recently, BioWare has released a kind of a track for advancement within the game, like what they're going to be doing over the next 90 days. And actually, there's a lot of cool stuff involved in there, guys. Tons of new content, missions, gear, levels, events, and everything. If this game continues on the path it is for, like, just general, I want to say, oh jeez, I'm getting blown up. For just general patches and improvements, I mean, they've already made like a crazy amount of improvement over the past little week of release. And if they continue at that rate, it could be an amazing game. Are people upset that, yeah, it's not as good as they expected to be on day one? Well, yeah, of course you're going to be... where's my team? Where's my team? Yeah, you're going to be miffed over day one launch. Because, I mean, you look at any MMO in the history of existence. No day one launch or month slash quarter of a year, you're not going to get the same amount of content, the same amount of pretty much anything in any of those games. It's just not going to happen. And people are just, I almost want to say, entitled to feel that everything should be perfect on their launch. Guys, is there a lot of stuff that was kind of like shrouded from the public, like feels like it should have been explained more? Yeah, because it's nowhere near what it should have been according to their actual like pre-gameplay footage. And that's unfortunate. It's really unfortunate. But if you look at it in terms of the age we live in, every single game does that crap, guys. They show these amazing gameplay videos, these amazing open world interactions, and it's all just a big shady lie. And that's just the way AAA and any game company pretty much operates nowadays, and it's really, really sad for us as gamers.
I got 2 possible locations. Best I can do.
2? Damn it. I got one. Right? I got the other. Go. Get moving.
Am I having a blast playing this game? Yes, of course I am. It's absolutely fun to play. I don't know why people complain so much. Most of the people that are complaining are people that they don't really play the game, or they grind so much in this game. Guys, you can't spend 8 hours of every day just grinding in this game. Because yes, you're going to be worn out. Yes, you're going to have lack of content. Right now, in its current state, I recommend that this game only be played casually at best. Because until those updates, until everything just kind of falls into place, you're not going to have an AAA plus experience. You're going to be completely just demoralized. It's like, for example, comparing it to another MMO like World of Warcraft. If you're grinding dungeons day in, day out, yeah, you're going to be super bored. But at the same time, you have to look at it in terms of like a Diablo 3, which this game is kind of based off of. The loot is all randomized. So yeah, you're going to grind for loot. But at the same time, would you play Diablo 3 for 8 hours a day, every day, just grinding missions? No. You're going to play semi-casually and just have fun with it. Once they advance, javelins, and all their abilities and all the weapons, and get everything kind of into the game, it's going to be totally different. So don't burn yourself out in the first month. Don't kill the game for yourself.
What happened?
I know tons of people that love the actual gameplay, love how it controls, like what we're doing right now, just going into missions and blowing stuff up, killing stuff, even though, yeah, it's repetitive, but yeah, again, comparing it to Diablo 3, you're going to be repetitive. I encourage all of you to go to the roadmap that BioWare has laid out. Check out what is planned, because actually it's a heck of a lot. And I'm about to rocket this dude's fat face. I love that. It's so beautiful when you do that. So go check out BioWare's roadmap. See all the cool, amazing events that will be in line for this game, and that's coming up in the next, 90 days. Don't worry about it. Don't stress over it. Don't think you have to be playing this game to your maximum potential every hour of every day, because there's going to be a lot of changes coming. A lot of changes. Heck, new strongholds, adjustments, patches. I'm trying to just think of this off the top of my head, guys. So don't, quote me on anything. But in general, just BioWare has a lot lined up for this game. More than most MMOs ever show in their first week, their first month of launch. It's pretty much like they tell you up front that there's a lot coming. So don't be miffed at the first week of the game, the first month of the game. I'm trying not to die here. Oh, there's a purple item over there. One thing I do wish they would change, though, is that the Grandmaster levels seem a little bit skewed right now. Grandmaster 1 is the ideal farming... Sorry, in the middle of combat. The ideal farming level for loot, even though it's not as high as, you know, Grandmaster 3.
Right, beat you to the central cavern. We can't let Diggs get away this time. You hear me?
I definitely hear you.
But then you have to take that in stride, because when, for example, Diablo 3, I might be referencing Diablo 3 a lot, when it came out, were you doing Inferno difficulties on the first year of its launch? Probably not, because it was too hard, it was too spongy, it just wasn't effective, and you could grind lower difficulties better than most. So I don't see why people are peeved off because they don't get all these awesome loot drops off Grandmaster 3 difficulty. It's literally, you're just, again, going back, you're feeling entitled to something that you really shouldn't have anyways. Because you gotta save something for later. Maybe there's higher gear levels to be obtained, say, 4 or 5 months from now. And then, that enables you to farm Grandmaster 3 at a quicker rate, thus enabling better loot drops. People are just being narrow-sighted for most of the time. And even though, yeah, there's some bugs. There are some bugs in the game. Tons of bugs in the game, but I've been playing, I don't know, 25 plus hours now, and there's been so few bugs for me personally that I feel like I've never even seen half these bugs that people are talking about. So it's either A, rare, or B, just so minimally impacting that you shouldn't be complaining about them in general. Maybe someone wants to chime in on that below in the comments. But again, for me, nothing. Nothing really game impacting. I've had one audio bug in the 25 hours I've played, and one server crash. That was the actual server going down. Do I blame BioWare EA for a server crash? No, not really. Technology happens. It gets in the way. But where is this last enemy? Is he? Oh, he's flying in the wall. That's why. Oh, his head is stuck in the wall. Okay, so speaking of bugs, he did get stuck in the wall, yeah. But again, it happens. Enemies get stuck in walls in every MMO. Again, you can't knock them for something like that.
I promise.
I have a sniper rifle, I just realized. I think it's the one where you hover. Oh boy. Oh team, get ready for this. Now here's the part of the game that you really enjoy. Like fighting big monsters and just going ham on them. Look at this guy, he's got his nuclear launcher out, he's just going crazy. I'll chime in with my little abilities, because my ulti's not primed. Do we get drops? Maybe. We might get a drop here. I am overheated. Oh, another one spawned. Hello. Oh, I don't know how I'm out of the boundary.
Electricity, yes. Diggs must be using a Dominion device.
Take out the generators to shut that down.
Watch your flank!
Okay, it's like the 4th day of launch, and people blame EA/BioWare for not having enough content in this game. I know, we've talked about content already, but there's literally a free play event going on right now, and it's the first week. So you got Titans to kill in the open world free play, extra Titans. Then a month from now, you got Cataclysms. Or sorry, 2 months from now, you got Cataclysms. But in between then, you got all this extra stuff that is actually coming out. I encourage you to check out the 90-day patch notes. Because the 90-day patch notes are more revealing than anything we've seen from any developer. They're going to be including new legendaries, new items, new mastery levels, new everything. I mean, it's a lot, guys. And it's all just kind of laid out, and if they can deliver on those promises, this game can go very far. Again, the people that are going to complain are the ones that burn themselves out. There are a lot of outlaws right here. Like a crap ton of outlaws. Trying to hit them here. Can't get up on this ledge.
Diggs will have to face you.
Why are there so many right here? Okay, here we go. Let's get them down. Oh yeah, that is, again, I'm sorry guys, but that is just so satisfying. I'm actually wondering where my team is. I know there's one guy right here, but where are the other two?
Sure, you caused me a lot of problems, but that must sting. Makes me laugh every time I think about it.
Diggs the imposter. Eventually they're coming out with legendary contracts. Legendary contracts are basically gonna be like either harder difficulty or guaranteed legendaries. Or maybe a high chance of dropping legendaries, which is going to be simply beautiful. There are people that have played like multiple hours and have said that they haven't gotten any legendaries. But do you play Diablo 3 for hundreds of hours and you still don't find the items you want? Just because you want it doesn't mean you deserve it.
What's that? I can't hear you.
Diggs is finished. You did it.
It's over, y'all. It's done.
Yes.
Speaking of wanting, people have complained that there's a huge grind wall in the quests. I have not seen a grind wall, a single grind wall, because the missions that they said were a grind wall, I literally got done in like 30 minutes. How is that a grind wall when you get something done in 30 minutes? Yes, the Trials of Valor right now, but that's part of the playing the game at the end game. How can you say in an MMO that a quest is a grind wall? Because it's not. It's not blocking anything. I'm here doing missions and I'm progressing that little Trial of Valor while I'm just having fun. I don't see it. I don't see the correlation there. If it was, say, like, go out and kill 1,000 tigers, like Silk Road Online, and I don't know if anyone remembers that game, yeah, that's a grind wall. This is nowhere close to being a grind wall. Whiners will be whiners. Again, that suit's super cool. I like that design, that silky smooth. 28, we're almost there. If you have opposing, conflicting opinions about this game, I mean, feel free to discuss them. That's what this channel's all about, discussing anything gaming related, basically. Oh, what do we get? Alliance bonus. One of the cool features about this game also is the weekly, daily, and monthly? No. Weekly, daily, monthly. Yeah, is it monthly? Monthly quest. Which basically gives you just free rewards for doing everything. Oh, we finally got vented thrusters. Yes. And the assault launcher. Oh, sweet. We are ready to go. Let's go to the forge. This game is all about, you know, the loot grind. But the loot grind is part of playing the game. So, vice versa, you're just having fun, killing stuff, while you're doing what you need to be doing. And I think I got actually a better legendary than the Wyvern. Let's go with Papa Pump. Yeah, no. No, we'll keep the sniper just for posterity. Alright, oh, we're missing a item there. Let's go vented thrusters. And then choose our lowest here. Thermal regulator will turn into a fire calibration core. We got sniper rifle ammo. We'll go into... Well, that's pretty good. I'm only 379. There's a lot of people a lot higher than me in item level again, but you know, real life stuff, real life calls. So on the long run, I don't know. I just don't feel like this game is gonna die that quickly. Yes, it might be tedious and boring for a little bit, but if they do what they're gonna do, keep patching in stuff, keep adding stuff to pull people back in, and they do have a lot of stuff lined up that looks pretty nice. Or it's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be a good time for everyone. And if you don't like this gameplay in general, then you're not a fan of the actual platform of the game. You can't knock EA BioWare for building a game and then you not liking it just because of the platform, aka the mecha style gunplay, the flying around, the popping abilities all the time and using your ulti. If you don't like that core gameplay, don't complain about it. Just move on to a game that you personally like. Where am I going here? A lot of people also complained about the the intended nerf of loot drops, like aka nerfing loot chests and nerfing loot drops in general in the gameplay. But, I mean, I don't know, it's a double-edged sword. At the same time, you want a game to be generous with its loot, a la Diablo 3, where you're just dropping legendaries all day long. But you also want a game to be longevitied, so you don't want people to go too crazy with all the loot drops. It's a fine balance that you have to attain there. If people feel like they're not getting loot all the time, then yeah, they're gonna quit the game instantly. But if you give them just that little bit of sugar every now and again, enough just to entice them every time they go into a mission, it's gonna be a good thing for both you and them. Because they get rewarded, they're not just seeing tons of oranges drop every single mission and just sorting through them 24/7. And then they'll get, you know, the occasional drop that makes them happy, makes them feel like they gained something. I feel like because they've made 2 balances already, that system of theirs is easily adjustable. Like, they can just go in and tweak it almost instantly. And for most games, that requires a ton of bureaucracy between the devs and the management to basically obtain. But if they're able to just tweak and adjust on the fly over the next couple of months, they'll find that sweet spot. They'll hit it, and hopefully their player base, us, will be happy with it.
Troy, we're headed to the job. Left them out by your gear.
The world is beautiful in this game, absolutely beautiful. The characters are modeled well. They could use more enemy types, yes, I'll admit that. Like, there's only 4 enemy types in the game. But in terms of the 90-day roadmap, it looks like they already kind of have that going on, and I won't hint at exactly what reveals that, but you can go look at it yourself.
The next job with coded instructions. It's a substitution cipher. I'll use the key phrase to look up the location. The recording called the work dirty.
Oh, hey, what is this?
We need to stop them.
What? Whoa, those guys are going crazy. All right, Ari Souls. I don't think I've ever seen that attack, the tongue lick. Anyways, I'm behind my team. I'm way behind my team.
You're getting close. takes time.
I don't want this video to turn into a rant. I don't want it to turn into a rave. I just want you guys out there to know that, hey, this game's probably going to survive. It's probably going to last, in my humble opinion. And I'm not a fanboy. I'm not a follower of EA or BioWare. I really don't care. I mean, what they do with the game, but I do want to see it kind of advance along and develop as we go through it. New javelins, new weapons, new abilities for the javelins themselves would be all amazing. And again, the core gameplay is solid, so I enjoy the core gameplay. Enemies feel pretty much just where they should be in terms of sponginess. Oh, and that was a sniper. Oh, and I think I just got shot in the face. Okay, someone's shooting at me. Again, I'm kind of underpowered in terms of my actual item level, but we're getting to level 30. We're getting there. Oh, where'd he go? Where'd he go?
The outlaws are down. Have you located the Arcanists yet? I found the Arcanists. They were murdered. Damn it! Why? There's a recording.
The Strider job was a failure. I will give you one more chance. You will find Arcanist camps at these locations. Get their research. No survivors. Fail again, and you answer not to me, but to my superiors.
That's him. The one who almost killed Matt.
Sorry guys, I was kind of taking a drink of water there.
How deep does this go? You know
Alright, so are some strongholds unbalanced compared to others, or missions? Yeah, the difficulty level kind of scales wildly between the enemy types and exactly what they do to you. For example, bugs are pretty much the easiest enemy type, whereas Scar are kind of the hardest because they're always blasting you away from long range. So is the risk versus reward different in the missions / strongholds? The difficulty varies, but the rewards stay the same. Which, in the future, I think will have to be adjusted to keep people playing, because otherwise you just want to run like the Tyrant Mine, which is bugs all day, because it's the easiest route to success. You're not going to lose as many times on that stronghold compared to others when you're with pubs or with your friends. It's just completely different from enemies with long-range weaponry that spawn. For example, this guy's trying to snipe me right now. So yeah, bugs, difficulty levels, and oh man, I'm flying right into like some outlaws here. It's not generally a good idea.
Murdering bastards. Take them down before they do more harm.
There is also a problem with people being AFK sometimes in missions. Like, when you get pubs and one of them AFKs or two of them AFK, it's very depressing watching pubs AFK. And try to just collect on missions where they don't do anything. So I think there's going to have to be a lot of stuff added to improve, like, quality of life in this game. AKA booting players from your missions. Just general bugs with like inviting people to your missions. For example, friends can't be invited unless you're in a certain menu or the party leader. And then of course the resurrection bug, where you can't like leave the map or leave missions. You have to exit out kind of completely. You know, just general polishment that should be taken care of within reason. And if they can manage to do that, it'll greatly Oh, hey, I didn't know you could stand on trees. It would greatly, greatly improve the lifespan of this game. I'm kind of like flying around, not looking for the little enemy markers. Where is the enemy? He's over here. They're kind of spawning very slowly, one by one. Smack him in the face. Whoa. Storm abilities are kind of crazy. Lightning in my face all day long. So I don't know. Yeah, again, I'm not making this to be a rant video, so I'm not going to rant anymore about is Anthem dying. Let's just enjoy completing these missions, getting to level 30 together. Have some fun with it, and that's the most important thing about being a gamer. Just have fun with the games you're playing. Don't nitpick. Don't nitpick too much, because you're going to just have a bad time in every game you play. If you complain about it, you kind of get into that negative mind space that detracts from what you're really doing.
They're alive. I thought we were dead. Those men said they were going to kill us. Why target Arcanists? They were taking our research. They said the word Anshar. Anshar? The ancient Arcanist city? It made no sense. Anshar doesn't even exist anymore. I just know they were gathering everything they could and taking it to a hideout nearby. Take care of it. You'll be safe here. The outlaws are dead. I think we'll be fine for now. Send out the distress signal. You have bigger things to worry about.
Oh, the bugs are spitting at me. Oh, hello. Hello, little Arcanist rune. Oh boy. Oh boy, that is a tower.
This was where we found Moore's lost documents. You were ambushed by outlaws then, too. Looks like they're fortified now. Turrets and stockpiles. But no leader
Here we go.
in sight.
Enjoy the rockets.
You need to draw him out. You think he'll show up if I wreck his toys? Exactly.
Oh gosh, that is as satisfying as all heck to see that. Oh. Tower there. Oh, I'm getting shot from all angles. Not cool. Let's try some sniper rifle gameplay. Oh, they're all hiding. I will say this, I don't like sniper rifles in this game. They feel like they take too long to reload for less damage, but I know high-level sniper rifles on weak points of bosses is excellent for taking out bosses.
Keep going. I'm sure you'll get his attention soon.
Oh, we're just destroying his equipment. I was wondering what these boxes were.
Here comes trouble. Definitely the guy in charge. Get that bastard. His days of murdering Arcanists are over.
I do enjoy the crafting system of this game. I think deconstruction of items to basically make new items is always a bonus in any game because it gives a purpose to collecting loot. It gives a purpose for the economy.
Search them. I need to know what they're after and why they're killing Arcanists.
I feel like games often overlook the aspect of finding uses for gear or extra equipment rather than just selling everything all the time.
Found another recording.
Find the artifacts of Robin Moore.
One thing I do wish they do in the crafting menu is kind of make it so you can reroll affixes individually, because that would give even more of a grinding for a purpose feel, because you want those crafting mats.
This was for nothing? No, not nothing. We got Moore's archive. We saved lives. But the Symposium of Anshar. This implies they killed Moore ages ago. They're not even real. What do you mean? People say they're an ancient society of arcanists. But just come back to the fort. It'll be safer to talk there.
Alright, let's go ahead and continue on to the next mission. I believe we have a third mission. Might actually be the Scar Stronghold for our last mission. As far as the 4 javelin types go, all of them seem pretty balanced. I haven't seen any one that kind of looks horribly. Oh, there we go. We got a disconnect. So I guess I'll add this one here. With it feels balanced. It feels good. The game's not horrible. Quit just being negative about it and see what develops over the next couple of months. That's all I can say to any reviewer, any developer, any player that views this video. Give it a chance. Let it grow. Your favorite MMOs have never been successfully amazing at launch day, and if they were, they're a diamond in the rough. Anyways, Game Eat Discuss, guys, and we'll continue in the next one.